Sometimes dreams do not disappear all at once. Sometimes they slowly fade after disappointment, rejection, exhaustion, and too many lonely nights wondering if continuing is even worth the pain anymore. Emma had spent years chasing her dream of becoming a professional pianist. But after another failed audition, her confidence felt weaker than it had ever felt before in her entire life. Kyle noticed the young woman sitting alone outside the academy. He did not know her story yet, but he recognized the painful expression of someone standing dangerously close to giving up on themselves. Most people would have continued walking without asking questions. After all, everyone carries private struggles, but sometimes small conversation arrives exactly when another human being needs it. I'm here if you want to talk. Kyle asked if she was all right. At first, Emma tried pretending everything was fine, but the disappointment inside her heart had become too heavy to hide from anyone willing to truly listen. She explained that she had failed another important audition, and this time she believed it was finally proof that her dream was unrealistic, childish, and probably impossible for someone like her. Kyle listened without interrupting her pain. He understood something many people forget. When someone feels hopeless, they often do not need advice first. They simply need someone willing to stay beside them. Then Kyle quietly told her something she had not heard in a very long time. He said failure does not always mean a dream is dying. Sometimes failure is simply part of learning how to survive the journey. I know it's been hard, but don't give up. For a moment, Emma said nothing at all, but inside her tired heart, those simple words began reopening a small door that disappointment had nearly closed forever. At that exact moment, Mrs. Harper stepped outside the academy after finishing her evening lessons. She immediately recognized Emma because she had once taught her years earlier when her confidence was still alive. The elderly teacher sat beside them and gently reminded Emma about the determination she used to carry as a teenager. She spoke about long practice nights, resilience, and the fire that once made Emma impossible to discourage.
Emma, you have such a gift.
We're here for you. Listening to both of them felt strange for Emma. After weeks of rejection and loneliness, hearing two people believe in her again almost felt unfamiliar, like warmth returning after an unbearably cold winter. Mrs. Harper invited Emma inside the academy for one more practice session before going home. Emma hesitated at first, but something deep inside her slowly began choosing hope over surrender. As Emma placed her fingers on the piano keys again, the music sounded fragile at first, but slowly, emotion returned to every note, carrying all the heartbreak, fear, and determination she had buried inside herself. Kyle watched silently while the music filled the room. In that moment, he realized encouragement is powerful because it reminds people of who they were before fear convinced them to stop believing in themselves. Before leaving the academy that night, Emma made a decision she almost never would have made without that conversation outside. She decided to attend one final audition instead of giving up completely. Weeks later, Emma stood backstage preparing for another audition. She was still nervous, still afraid, and still uncertain. But this time, hopelessness no longer controlled her heart the way it once had. When Emma finally began playing, every painful experience from the previous months transformed into emotion flowing through the music. Her performance no longer sounded perfect, it sounded deeply human.
Emma, you did it! You're in.
Oh my gosh, are you serious? We're so proud, dear.
You earned this.
I can't believe it. Thank you both.
That rainy day changed everything.
I got in! I can't believe it!
That evening, Emma received the news she had been accepted. And suddenly, one small conversation on a rainy sidewalk became the reason her dream survived. Never underestimate the power of simple encouragement. Sometimes a few sincere words, spoken at the right moment, can rescue a dream that was only seconds away from disappearing forever.